Hi everybody, it's Michelle here again, and I've got a book to show you. This is one of my altered books that I've been making recently, and it's I don't know what it is. It's a shabby vintage ladies book. So I altered the book up, painted it up and did a crackle effect on the cover, which I'm quite pleased with, and then the good old Tim Holtz die for the frame and some flowers. And then here I've just got a little grunge board key and lock, and that just sits in there. But my big find that I wanted to show you was this, which I found yesterday. Isn't it beautiful? And I got it at a place here in Wellington in New Zealand, and look at this. Isn't it fabulous? So I put it on white so that you could see it, because normally I film on craft and I thought it might not show up as beautiful, but I got that in the upholstery section, so I thought that would give me that's half a metre, so that gives me a good number of tassels, and look how beautiful they are. So I'm thrilled with that, thrilled. So this is my book. As I said, I just crackled the cover front and back. Haven't done anything to the back at all yet. Might put something there, but who knows. And then I like that just sort of tucking in there. And then put a vintage image here. All my images are from the internet, and I'll put a link down below to my blog, which is where I list all the places that I go to and have a look at. So that is it. And then all the pages are just decorated up with vintage lace and some new lace probably, and some bits and pieces that I found and had a mustache. So printed off all the ladies, tucked them in here with some buttons, made some little tags here. I didn't want to lose that, that's part of the original book, so I liked that. And then put some ladies on these. And these tags I covered with some pattern, some sewing pattern, and I've also done a bit of sewing to tie them in there together so they don't fall apart. And this is just some cheap muslin that I bought and tea dyed, just to give it that nice old colour, so the whole lot looks quite shabby and hopefully quite aged. So here's some more of that muslin, and I did a really shabby look on it. I quite like it though. So this is another vintage, not vintage really, that's probably making it sound a bit better than it is. It was from the junk shop, and it was a net curtain. So I chopped it up and I tea dyed it, and just ran it round here, and then just made these some little flowers. And this is also a cafe curtain, so I chopped that up and made that in there. And in the background, the pages are all covered again with the sewing pattern, that lovely sewing pattern tissue. And then some gorgeous images. So, some lovely images. Hopefully you can see them. They're so gorgeous. And when I altered the book, I just made some of the pages into pockets, so that's 2 pages there stuck together, and then stuck to another 2 pages there, and that gives me a really good strong book. And again, another little bit of that. So that is just a net curtain from the junk shop for a couple of bucks. It's quite cute, I like it. So that's some more net curtain, just a little flower, and a bit of that's just some white satin ribbon that I tied, and just all the little bits of ribbon and lace that I've been picking up wherever I find it cheap. So it wasn't an expensive book, because the book itself was only probably 20 or 30 cents, and then it's just a bit of printing and some things out of the stash, and just made. So there you can see I just sewed all around it just to hold it all together. I quite like the layer that the sewing gives it, and lots of inking and texture. It's just a bit of fun really. So I really like it. So I love this lady. Isn't she gorgeous? Hopefully you can see her. I can't see what you're seeing. So we'll find out in a minute if you can see what I'm seeing. Another tag in here. I love the layer that the sewing pattern gives. And then those are just some vintage buttons I got from the junk shop. And more lace. This one's really shabby. So I was really just testing out how shabby and the dyeing, and just using bits and pieces just to see how they looked and how I would use them. So this was some muslin. I got I think a piece at the $2 shop, and tea dyed that as well, and then I really let it fray, and I stuck it down just with Mod Podge. So it's stuck really well, and at times it's not stuck, but that's because I wanted to have a bit of movement there. And then any of the little offcuts I've just done here as a, just made little bows and things out of it. So if you don't like shabby, you're probably going, ah! Right about now. I mean, I've better disable the dislikes. But I love it. It's just fun. I just used all the buttons here and all the cute little images. And then I just thought it was a fun thing just to have on the dresser. And then depending on what I feel like for that day, I can just open it up and have a page displayed. So if I want to see her, she can just sit on the dresser like that, or that lady, or I can just have my cover with my gorgeous tassel. So that is my latest little vintage altered book, and it was a lot of fun. It's just, I like it because it's really fat, and you can see there just how fat it is. It is actually look a bit wobbly there, but it is okay. It's been reinforced in there. And yeah, it's just fun. Just a bit of fun. So I hope you like it, because I love it. And look forward to seeing you again. Gonna make a few more videos now. See you soon.